It's all profit and it's all passive. Making money with stock photography is what we're going to be talking about today because it is one of the easiest, fastest ways to start legally shooting and printing money. Alright, for those of you over here on camera 1 on Facebook, how you guys doing? And for those of you over here on camera 2 on YouTube, yo yo yo. Get ready for some frank talk. We're going to hit stock photography and the 3 steps to your new passive profit pipeline. What is stock photography? Stock photography is classified differently there's 3 different types of people out there, okay? There's the people shooting it, like us, who see it like growing a money tree. And then there's the people out there who are buying these photos, who see it like buying a piece of fruit off that money tree. And then there's the third people who have no idea what stock photography is, what it is, how it works, why, and likely are the non-profit photographer types. To be your pops, your neighbor, your dumb coworker, whether they even have cameras or not. But there's one big misconception out there, and people say stock photography is dead. I'm here to tell you it's not. People complain, they spend all day editing and shooting videos, they put these videos up and then getting disappointed because guess what? Nothing's happening. And you know what they do next? Just guess. They give up. You know, this is common, okay? This is totally fine. It's not your fault if you're in this position, or if you know someone in this position, it's not their fault. You know, this is the same thing with writers. It's the same thing with health companies, with real estate agents. Every profession has this problem. Because there's the 80% out there of any group. There's 80% of those people who are doing the same old shenanigans that just don't work. And then they're copying each other. Then there's the 15% who are standing out and making it work. And then there's that 5% who are completely changing the game. Now, I want to get you into that 15%, and I'm going to give you a shot at getting into that 5%. So, now, there are tons of ways to make money with photography, but stock is one of the paths of least resistance and should be a profit stream that you are using in your business. It's a completely passive business model, and it can be a byproduct of doing something completely different. I'll explain on that in a minute. That's very important. If you take nothing else from this video, you need to take that lesson, and I'll explain that. But there's 3 things that you've got to know if you're going to make this work. There are markets out there that are hot right now. These are the types of photos and these types of markets that are selling like romance in Vegas. Okay, these are the markets where, you know, the sales volume could be low, but the sheer profits are just so much higher, which means you're doing much less work for you know, the same or far more money, especially than being in the dumber markets that everybody's trying to play in. 2, how you actually going about setting up your stock photo, these profiles, these streams of profits, how you actually tap into those. It can be all passive, and you'll never have to look at it again. You set it up and forget about it. You know, you never have to touch it again. You'll be able to drive people to your sites, or you can completely optimize everything, the profile, everything on it, so that you magnetically attract people to your photos. And this is, you know, these are the kind of the things that you need to be thinking about. You gotta have a plan, and you gotta have a plan that gives you quick results. If you don't see the results within the first, you know, few weeks, what do you think is gonna happen? Hell, do you think I'm gonna sit and grind and just hustle for weeks on end to see no return, I'm gonna give up. And I think most of you out there would do the same. And you don't have the time or the patience or the financial leverage to do anything other than make that money quickly. If you don't have the time, the luxury to wait, to hope, and to pray that this will work out, eventually, no prayers, you just need a plan. So that's really the 3 steps to really crushing stock photography. And if you can get that right, you've got a passive business model. Warren Buffett said that if you can't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're gonna work until you die. So here are those 3 steps again, and you might want to write these down this time. 1, you got to know where the hot markets are. Whether that means you got to go out and find them, or you got to go to someone who knows where they are. 2, you got to set up your stock photo libraries the right way. Okay, that means not just setting them up on the right, not just setting these up the right way, but putting them on the right websites. And you got to do it right. And then 3, you got to follow a plan. And to help you guys do that, I've created the Ultimate Stock Photo Profits Quick Start Checklist. Hey, it sounds fancy, right? Well, it is, and it's free. I put this together for you because this is gonna be something that's gonna help you jumpstart, your stock photo, your pipeline, your profits pipeline. My favorite part, especially, is you're gonna bypass all the haters, the dream killers, and you're gonna get straight to the money as fast as possible. Now, no guarantees, okay? This takes time, but again, it's a byproduct of what you would be doing anyway. You see, here's where I'm coming to explain that very, very important part that you need to be taking notes on. You see, you start a project, right? You often have spare photos that are often just sitting there. Tell me you don't have like hundreds of photos that are doing nothing for you. They're just taking up space. Put those photos to work. These will also guide you into the profitable projects that can be your primary income and should be your primary income. They're gonna guide you to what is actually going on in the marketplace right now and where you need to be. And then you'll just have these stock photos selling for you they could be for years on the back end, and it's all completely passive. Just a little bit of effort. And when people buy your photos, here's the thing. When people buy these photos, you'll be able to prove you're selling photos internationally with big brands, with big players. So set this up right. And you got my checklist. It's in the description below. Use it, and it's easy. Get that checklist and then start cashing some coin. So that wraps up another session. It's good to have been frank with you all. Get your hands filthy and let's get to that money.